Okay, I'm back. As many of you know, I am a medium, and I channel energy to do so many things. I have spoken to so many spirits, and I have channeled many art pieces and dolls, paintings, and stuff of that nature. The reason why I am back is because I just want to tell you all an interesting story of something that just happened a little while ago. Um, yeah, I not only just talk to spirits that have had past lives as human. I've also channeled energy from what a lot of people would call an entity known as demons, some as devils and stuff. And the reason why I'm talking about it right now is because I have one in particular, and you all may want to put some feedback on that is calling and trying to channel now. And and sometimes what some things they do can be sort of like not kind of like frightening for the average person and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna say I'm not immune from them because sometimes they really freak me out. But this one particular one, and I would like to talk about. I'm going to talk about a lot of spirit channeling that I've done. And when I say that I have done, it's not anything that I sit down to do intentionally. It's just the fact that sometimes they do try to speak to me, and I've gotten a lot of stories, and I've had a lot of experience with them. This particular one that was trying to channel through to me, and like I say, it's not like I do this. It comes to me, and it has to a lot of you all would say, and for labeling purposes, I would call that voice like sort of like demon in nature. But it's calling either. It sounds like I heard it a while back, and it sounds like sort of like this. Don't get scared. It sounds like this right here. It says, and I can't quite make out of this if it's saying candy or daddy, but something around along that lines, you know. And it was like it keeps calling out and it's saying candy, candy, or daddy, daddy. But it sounds very hellish faded, the sound of the voice. And like I say, a lot of the spirits and everything are not necessarily trying to frighten us, and some do. But it's no different than someone that has some kind of deformity of some sort with the way that they may appear because they may have been burned beyond recognition, or something may have distorted something with their voice box, all kind of things. So not to be prejudiced at all of any spirit at all. But a lot of people would say, oh my God, it must be a demonic entity, or it must be Satan or the devil or something of sort, whatever. But, I just thought I'd throw that in there because I just had a channeling experience. Because most of the time when I come in here and light my candles or whatever, I really get a lot of talk and feedback from the spirits. But I've never ever just truly just used it, to be a medium and channel energy for people per se. But it is always affecting me. And y'all know, if you look back at all my past videos, you can see a lot of my experiences have centered around spiritual, worldly things. And it's not like, this is something that, I said, oh, you know what, I tell you what, I want to be a medium, okay? Well, I'm going to go and be a medium. You know what, I want to go and travel to a distant land. I think I'm going to do this. These are things that a lot of you all are like me. These are things that affect our lives that happen to us. It's not like we ask these things to happen to us. They happen. And like I said, a lot of the experiences have been amazing, all the way out to some spirits, just asking me, to help them to get back home. Now, where is getting back home? It depends on the spirit. Now, many of you may have worked with spirits and helped them to get back home. Many have been searching for their bodies. Many want to continue their lives because they were not ready to die, you know. Some have came to me to tell me exactly how they died, you know. And like I want to talk about a couple of them, you know. I want to talk about this one in particular that, no, these two in particular. I think I may have said them on another video. But I used to have this TV that used to talk to me. When we turned the television off, I would sit in there in a quiet room, and then the spirit would come out. It was short, about 3 foot tall, and it had like a strange form to it, sort of like a mushroom head, and about the bottom like the stand of a toadstool or something. And it would be just like this white misty energy, and it would come out of the TV, because it was like one of those tall TVs that stand up, and it would come out, and it would not talk, but more or less telepathically speak. And after I see that, the image of it, then all of a sudden in my brain would be flashes of images. And so I remember seeing the one lady that was in the back trunk, the back of the trunk. It was a lady in the back of the trunk of a car, and she was asking me to get help. Well, mind you, it's wintertime here, so I don't know if these are past experiences or these are experiences to come, or just something going on at the moment. I'm really vague on that, but she was asking for help. I noticed that it was winter here, but she had on shorts and a t-shirt. She had just been raped and thrown in the back of the trunk of a car, and she was asking me to get help for her. Nothing I could really do. And I had another lady that was sentenced to be executed, and she was telling me exactly, you know, what she did and how she wanted to make up for what she's done before she died. But she told me early that morning she would be executed. So these are just two of the experiences that have affected me, and I have seen many people's last moment, meaning like I was the person and I saw the last moments. Why? I don't know. I have no clue why these things affect me. I really don't know, you know. I just would like to talk about some of the issues, you know, some of the experiences that have happened in my life, you know. And so if anybody out there can relate to some of these situations, please let me know. Please let me see your comments. Thank you.